So I used to have to go to Sunday school so I could learn about my religion, but the thing was, we didn't really do much learning. We mainly just watched movies about Jesus, and we made holiday cards every other week. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Pancake Day, it didn't matter what it was. We made holiday cards pretty much every week. So for Sunday school, we do that for about an hour and a half, and then we go down to the church for a couple of minutes, and then we go to a mini church within the main church, and the priest would talk to us for about 15 minutes, and then he'd tell us, all right, children, what did you learn today about Jesus? And no one really knew what was going on, so he'd have to ask each kid, all right, Jimmy, what happened in today's lesson? And Jimmy would be like, I don't know, man. You said there's some guy in a tree, and Jesus came. I don't know, man. I just want to go play RuneScape. Why are you asking me all these questions? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not allowed to eat any breakfast, so I can eat this piece of bread. You really think I'm capable of answering these questions right now? Really? Really? Come on, guy. Come on. Just leave me alone so I can take a nap on this pew. But back when I was about 13, it was my last year of Sunday school, and I had this really weird teacher, and I can't remember any specific examples of her being weird, except for the main one I'm about to tell you, but she was insane. And also, one day when I was walking to the park or something, I passed by a house, and she was standing outside of it, and it turns out that she lives a block away from me, so that's fucking terrifying. But one day I went to Sunday school class, and I was the only kid in class that day, and I guess since we made Mother's Day cards last week for the third time in a row, she couldn't think of what else to do, so she looks at me, and she says, hey, I want to tell you a story about God. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. Did you meet him or something? No, this is a story about a little girl and God. And I was like, okay. And she says, a couple of months ago, there was a little girl who was in a library doing her homework, and then all of a sudden, a man burst in with a gun, and he told everybody to get on the fucking ground, or else he was gonna shoot them. What? But one little Christian girl was praying when this happened, and she kept praying, and then the man with the gun went over to her and said, stop praying or else I'm going to shoot you in the face. But she kept praying because she loved God and believed in him. And do you know what happened to this little girl? She didn't die? No, she actually died. She got shot in the face, but she believed in God, and because of that, she is a martyr. Do you understand? I think so. So the moral is, if I pray in a library, then someone is going to shoot me, right? Well, maybe, but you will be a martyr and God will love you, okay? Okay, good. Now let's go make another Mother's Day card. So after that class, I saw my cousin a couple days later who had that class with me, and I told him what happened. And when I started telling him the story, he told me that she told him the exact same story one day too, when he was the only person in the class. So now I'm thinking, this fucking lady just waits for the day where there's only one kid in the class so she could scare the shit out of them. Like, oh, Anastasia, it seems like you're the only one in class today. Oh yeah, haha, I guess so. It seems that only me and you are the only ones here who care about Jesus Christ. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. Well, since you're here, I was thinking.
Let me tell you a story about a little girl